Hi, this is Chase with Retail Lease Trac, and in this video, I want to go over some best practices when using Retail Lease Trac. In the previous video, we went over how to avoid the spam folder when sending out broadcast emails. So that covered not including special characters such as dollar signs in your email subject. That covered setting up your SPF record on your domain, which is highly recommended. I'm not going to say that enough. And then at the same time, embedding your marketing brochure as a JPEG image inside of your email broadcast in the body of your email instead of an attachment, especially in the beginning when you're sending out email broadcasts. Those best practices were mentioned in the previous video, and I went over them more deeply there, but those are highly suggested recommendations. Another best practice is whenever you're doing a search, never really, I mean, you can if you want to, but if you're sending out email broadcasts, the best way to do it is to get really specific on your contact list that you create. So, for example, you might put in your min and max square footage here. That's not really going to change whenever you're marketing for a specific property. Neither will your facility type. For example, if you always choose, I don't know, if you have a neighborhood strip and it's a certain square footage, you might always put that as the max. You'll always have a min set, and you'll always choose the same facility type, like neighborhood strip or freestanding. But what could change possibly is the retail category. So it's best to select, especially if you're doing email broadcasts, select specific retail categories and then create contact lists for those and send an email broadcast that is more specific towards that type of retailer, obviously. It's going to look less like an email broadcast, which it kind of already does because people really don't know that you're seeing an email broadcast. It looks like a one-on-one email, but at the same time, your language, everything's going to change as far as your copy goes inside of your email. So you'll definitely want to create, even if you did like all the apparel ones, for example, in one contact list, or get really specific and only include children's apparel. Because maybe you want to say something in your email broadcast that's more relatable to that certain type of retailer. And then come down here and select the state that it's in. And then, yeah, then from those results, create a contact list and then see an email broadcast just to that list about apparel that fits this category. That's the best way to do it. You'll have much smaller contact lists, but your broadcasting, your messaging, your copy, everything inside of your email will be a lot more on point, and you will get better replies, better responses. Your follow up will just get easier and better. So put in the time, create the contact list once, uh, at least for some of these categories, instead of just coming in here and selecting all and then firing out a broadcast that way. We make it very easy for you to do that, but at the same time, put in the effort, make the contact list, send out specific broadcasts targeting those type of retailers, and you'll get a much better response. All right, thank you so much.